Hi everybody. I was intuitively pulled to do a positive affirmation reading tonight. So tonight is the 4th of November, and I tell you, just a series of things went on with me this morning that I was really grateful to have the people in my life that I do, because we help keep each other positive, which is really nice. I mean, it's easy to get pissy sometimes. And so this morning was just one of those things. Appointments didn't work out, which I was feeling a little kersnippety about. And then there were a bunch of things that I had to deal with one of the things that I do, that just, they were a pain in the butt. Let's just say that. It was a pain in the butt, and then my appointments didn't work out, and just stuff. And then this afternoon, like, I got another notice from somebody. It was just not positive. It was one of those, oh God, you kidding me moments. Well, and talking to the other people, you know, other people in my life that we all help each other be positive. One of my dear friends, Teddy, and I were talking this morning, and I was telling her, you know, I've got this X, Y, and Z happening, and then there's this, this, and this, and I'm trying really hard not to be pissy, because it really wasn't anything to be pissy about. It was just me, you know, being in a tither, because I'm human and that happens. And so we talked, and, you know, and she's good. She helped me work through it. And then, you know, she told me about her day yesterday, kind of the same thing, just things happening that just didn't feel that good. So, you know, as the day went on, then I heard from somebody else, things happening that just don't feel that good. And I thought, wow, how lucky we are to all be in each other's lives so that we can support each other through this, you know, through things like this, so you don't get too caught up in it, you know. And then I saw some other things that I was like, oh gosh, now I've got to deal with that. But it just, none of it is worth my getting too riled up about. But I just think the energy is maybe just kicking people's butts a little bit right now. So all of us were kind of getting wound up, or encountering people that were wound up. It just seems to be sort of a thing. And I thought, well, I've got all this support and all of these great people in my life. It might be a good day to do a positive card pull. Because that's like, if we're creating a community here trying to be positive and create our best lives, and the energy seems to be kicking a few people, it's probably not just people that I know and I'm hearing from. Maybe somebody else is out there getting kicked. And I remember a day when I didn't have all of these positive people in my life, and I was kind of doing it alone, you know, just trying to pull myself up by the bootstraps alone. And it's always more fun to have somebody to do that with, obviously. So I thought today would be a good day to maybe pull some positive affirmations, aside of the fact that the election happened and we still don't know who our president is. And we always want to know. I mean, we go out and we vote, and then we want to know in the morning. We want to know. And it hasn't always been that way over the years. Sometimes we have to wait to find out, and this is one of those years. And I think that might be troublesome, feeling more troublesome, maybe, because of the energy that we're working with right now. So let's pull some positive cards and have some fun with seeing what the universe says that we can focus on that's positive. Things that we can think about that are positive. With all of our readings, we get a lot of step up, right? Step up into your own life. Be the leader in your own life. Start implementing things that make you feel good. Start leading your life in a way where you can find some happiness and some balance. So if we're making efforts to do that, let's see what our positive affirmations are around that. Just about us trying to create our own world to be as positive and as much what we want. Shifting out of what we think we have to do and really focusing on what we want. So I've come to this reading with like lots of intention. I put on a bracelet that my best friend gave me years ago. He gave it to me. It's got little rose quartz and it's got some beads and hearts, and he's been gone a long time now, and I thought, well, I'm gonna wear that. Pink always represents love, right? So I threw on the pink, got on my pendant that my mother gave me years ago. So yeah, I've like just pulled lots of love into myself because this morning was And I mean, I've snapped out of it. I'm doing better. Like, I've snapped out of it some, but it did create sort of a ripple effect. So tomorrow was affected in a way that just isn't the way it was planned to be. And, you know, part of having a good life is being flexible. So I'm trying to be flexible. But appointments have gotten screwed up and just... Anyway, so I've pulled in a lot of positivity and love for myself. And I'm just going to pull 3 positive affirmations. So I'm going to pull the first one, right? I'm going to set it down. I'm going to do a quick shuffle. And I'm going to pull a second one. And then I'm going to pull a third one. And we'll see what our positive affirmations are that we can focus on that might make us feel better. I just think it's funny that so many of us are having one of those days that, and not just today, like some people had it yesterday and it trickled into today. Mine mostly was today and it's trickling into tomorrow, but it's okay. It's okay. Okay, I'm going to pull the second one. I'm going to set it aside. Then I'm going to pull the third one. And then we'll look at them. See what positive affirmations we get. If you're seeing shadows or too much light, I'm sorry, it's night. I wasn't planning on doing this. It just kind of popped into my head that let's share some positivity. Do it together, share some positivity. All right, third card. So that's the third one. This is the first one. We're going to read it first. Empowerment. You're more powerful than you realize. It's safe for you to be powerful. Can you guys see that? I want to do it so that there's not a glare. Let's see if I can get it. It's a super pretty card. Can you see that? Empowerment. You're more powerful than you realize. It's safe for you to be powerful. And that's part of why I'm doing this positive reading tonight, because we really are. Our minds are incredibly powerful, and wherever our mind takes us, wherever that energy flows, you know, that's what we're putting out there into the universe. It's going to come back to us. So, you know, a lot of us will say, oh, geez, all this bad stuff is happening to me. And it's really not. It's happening with us. So trying to keep our thoughts positive can go a long way, because life isn't going to be perfect every day. Like, you can't be all rainbows and puppy dogs and sunshine. It just doesn't work that way. That's not human. And we're human. But like this morning, I had a series. I'm usually pretty positive. I get up in a good mood, generally. I don't remember ever getting up in a bad mood, honestly. So yeah, I get up in a good mood and I'm pretty positive. I'm quickly irritated. I get irritated quickly. It doesn't take much. I trigger easily. So I have to be aware of that. Like, I have a temper. I come from a family that has a temper. Things irritate us. It is what it is. So I try to be aware of that. And if I find myself getting irritated over small things, then that's when I try to pull myself in and say, what is the matter with you? And why are you feeling this way? When I say, what is the matter with you? I mean, I'm really looking to see what is the matter with me. Like, what has taken me to that process, right? What has gotten me to those thought processes? And I try to dissect it and then pull myself back into, this too shall pass. It's not that big of a deal. This isn't righteous anger. This is just irritability, and it's just the ego being irritated. So I can usually pull myself back pretty easily. And it's always good too, because like I said, I've built a community of people with like minds. And so we can talk and we can laugh about our silliness that sometimes getting all put out over nothing. So this morning, that was the deal. And I don't want to focus on those things, because that's not the type of energy I want to put out. Now, not everything's going to be perfect all the time, but we can still be positive. We can still look to things in a positive manner. And that's what this card's really saying, you know. You're powerful. You're more powerful than you know. Our minds are so powerful. So if we're more powerful than we know, and it's safe for us to be powerful, it's good if we use that power for our best interest, right? So if our minds are that powerful, we can focus on what we don't want, and we can receive more of that. Or we can focus on what we do want, and we can receive that. So that's what I want to do. So this is a good card. A beautiful card. So let's see what the second card says, okay? Helpful person. Someone wants to help you. Think of whom that might be and initiate action. So, for me, I have a cat breaking into the room. For me, this morning, there's someone that wanted to help me. We talked, and really, she just helped me, you know, digest my way through some ungreat feelings that weren't all that terrible, but it was just all of these little things that kept adding up. So somebody wanted to help me this morning. I'm sure, even if we feel very terribly alone, there's always somebody in our life, usually, if we think about it and we look. So somebody wants to help you. I know who my people are that want to help me. I'm very aware, and so grateful for them. But again, helpful person. Someone wants to help you. Think of whom that might be and initiate the action. So, my cat's broken in, and she's getting into things she's not supposed to. She's not supposed to be in here. But anyway, yeah, think of who that might be in your life. Like, who is it that would like to help you through feeling Like for me this morning, the irritable feeling. For my friend yesterday, she was feeling a bit irritable. So who wants to help you? Who wants to help you through whatever it is that you're going through? That was feeling off energetically. That was feeling, you know, if you're feeling off, like I was this morning, like several of my friends have been, who is it that you can reach out to that would like to help you with that? Right? There's got to be somebody. There's always somebody. Almost always. And we wouldn't have gotten that card if there wasn't, so. And then the third card is Treasure Chest. Interesting. This one is interesting. Treasure Chest. An unforeseen windfall of new abundance comes to you now. Now, you know, when I think of abundance, it's not just money. Abundance is so much more than that. Abundance is family. I'm abundant with people in my life that that are really kind, generous, wonderful human beings with giant hearts and good intentions, and I feel incredibly blessed for that. I'm abundant in the way that I've loved a lot of people. I've had the pleasure of truly loving people. I've had the pleasure of being loved. And not everybody that I've loved is with me still to this day, but boy, I have been blessed in that area, and I have some wonderful memories. So I've been abundant in that. I'm abundant in the fact that my child and I have such a close relationship, that we like each other. That we don't just love each other, but we like each other. I'm abundant in the fact that I have family that I'm close to, and a roof over my head, and a soft pillow, and warm blankets, and the ability to stay warm. And you know, there's so many things that abundance means. Abundance, food, love, shelter. The list goes on and on and on. So, and money, of course, is, you know, also a good thing. But abundance can mean so many things. And often I think we forget, you know, how abundant we are because we're focusing only on cash. And cash isn't it's not, like, we're abundant in so many ways. So many ways. And gratitude goes a long way into keeping the abundance rolling in. Gratitude. Always having that positive attitude of gratitude, and that positive attitude of being abundant allows the universe to help guide us, to be able to kind of follow those breadcrumbs and create more abundance in our life. So that's a really positive card, I think. Treasure Chest. An unforeseen windfall of new abundance comes to you now. So that could be anything. That could be anything for any one of us, depending on who we are, what we're doing with our life right now, what it is we're expecting. That could be anything. That's awesome. So being open to receive, right? That came up in our full moon reading. We're moving forward. We're a little guarded, it was saying, and armored up, and be more open to being open, like move forward openly with a more positive attitude so that we can be open to receiving whatever it is that we're moving towards. That's a good card right after doing the full moon reading on today. Today's positive affirmations. So we are powerful beings. We should always keep that in mind. It's safe to be powerful. In other words, use our thought, you know, embrace our power, embrace our life, step up into our life, embrace that personal power within. Watch our thoughts, because our thoughts are incredibly powerful. So if we can keep those more powerful, if you guys hear that, that is my baby monitor. That's a goat in heat, just so you know. It's coming in really loud. It's echoing all the way down the house. So, empowerment. Yeah. You're more powerful than you realize. It's safe for you to be powerful. Let's use our powerful minds, powerful thoughts, powerful energy positively so that we can move forward and be open to receiving what this treasure chest has waiting for us, right? Of abundance. The unforeseen windfall of new abundance comes to you now. And then, helpful person. Someone wants to help you. Think of whom that might be and initiate the action. So yeah, if you're having a tough time, if you're feeling irritated and moody, which I don't think any of us are having like huge things right now. I think there's a lot of irritation and moodiness. And it doesn't feel good, does it? It just doesn't feel good to be easily irritated. It's probably just the energy going around right now. But reach out. Reach out to your friends, reach out to your family, reach out to a mentor if you have a mentor. Whoever it is somebody that wants to help. It's somebody that wants to be there for you. So reach out to them. Enjoy the help of being picked up into like a better place. It's always good when I go about the business of doing my venting, knowing that it's silly and saying right off the bat, you know, I'm just feeling irritated. There's no good reason for this. It's just how I am in the moment. And knowing that I just want to work through it. And, you know, it makes it a lot easier that way. So I hope that whoever this is meant for, I was intuitively pulled to do this. I know it's meant for me, right? Because there's always something in it for me. And I know how my day was today. And I know how my friend's day was yesterday. And I know how somebody else that I love's day was today. And I know how my day is going to be tomorrow. So I know that I've got a clan of people that just a positive affirmation can help us move through it. And whoever it is out there that this is meant for, reach out to whoever it is that wants to help you. Remember that our thoughts are powerful. We're powerful beings. And let's be open to receiving that abundance that's on the way to us if we keep implementing our plan the way that we have been so far. All right, all. Have a great night. And I will see you middle of the month for the new moon reading. So it's on the 15th. And then the full moon reading is on the 30th, exactly 15 days after the new moon. But I usually put the new moon reading up a few days early. All right, I hope that you all enjoyed this. Let's keep our chins up and stay positive. This energy too shall pass, and we'll start feeling more stabilized soon. All right, take care.